Okay, this video here is about graphing exponential functions. Now this exponential function is in the form of f of x is equal to b to the x. Now, if you'll notice, the exponent is where your unknown is. So that makes it an exponential function. Now, your b, the base, is a fraction. Therefore, it will be an exponential decay. It should go down like this. The k's go down like this. All right, now, to graph this, we need to make a t-chart like this with x values and f of x or y values. All right, now we need to plug in some values, and we can plug up to a 4 because using 4 a half, that'll give us 16. That's on our graph. Okay, so but let's just try. Let's start with 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, -1, -2, -3, -4. Now, these are the exponents. These are not this value. These are this value. So what do I get if I plug this? My b is 1/2. What do I get if I plug 4 into here? Well, I get 1/2 to the 4th power. And that's a pretty small number because it's 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2. And that should be, 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4, times another 1/2 is 1/8, so it's 1/16. All right, now if I take 1/2 to the 3rd power, I should get 1/8. And then if I take 1/2 to the 2nd power, I should get 1/4. Now, 1/2 to the 1st power, anything to the 1st power is the number itself, so that'd be 1/2. Okay? And 1/2 to the 0 power is 1. Anything to the 0 power is 1. Now, these negative exponents here are going to take the reciprocal of this fraction, which will make it a whole number. So looking down here, if I take 1/2 and raise it to the -1, that is the same thing as 2 raised to the 1st power, which is 2. Well, 1/2 to the -2 is 2 to the 2nd power. So that will be 4. And so on. 1/2 to the -3rd power means take the reciprocal. And that gives you 2, because if you turn this upside down, you get 2 over 1. And you have 2 to the 3rd power, which is 8. And 1/2 to the 4th power, or -4th power, is equal to 2 to the 4th, which is 16. So this gives me some ordered pairs. For -1 here, I had 2. For -2, I got 4. For -3, I got 8. For -4, I got 16. So these are all ordered pairs, and I need to graph them. All right, I'm going to start down here at the bottom so that you can see the numbers as they, numbers that we can see pretty easily when they're plotted. -4 is x and 16 is y. So I'll come over to -4 and I go up to 16 right there. -4, 16. That's this point right here. Okay, then I got -3. It goes up to 8, which will be right here. All right, and then -2 is 4 right there. And then -1 is -2. And then 0 is 1. anything to the 0 power. Any of the functions that just to the x right here should go through 1. All right, now as we go to 1, I will have 1/2, and that's about as close as you can get right there. And then as you go to 2, you should get right here 1/4. And as you can see, it's just getting closer and closer and closer to this x-axis. So if I want to draw it, I come right down through here, and I come this way. And as I said, although it looks like it's hitting the x-axis, it's actually not. This is an asymptote. This just gets closer and closer and closer to it. So this is how you graph a fraction to an exponential power. This is located like the parent function because the x is to the, no translation there. So therefore, this is finished. Therefore, it's exponential decay. Thank you.